From the dusty ashes of absolute football, the Phoenix has risen. Today we are ripping a 2023 Phoenix First off the line box, and I'm going to tell you all about why Phoenix is one of the most underloved and unappreciated football sets in the hobby. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on YouTube? A brand new video for you here today on Monday. Today we are checking out 2023 Phoenix First off the line. It is the hobby release day today, and this one is a fun one. This one is the workhorse of football cards, and I will get into what that means in just a little bit. But before we do that, if you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As always, I do appreciate a like on my content. Let's take a look and talk about Phoenix for just a second before we get into this box. This is, if we're talking about wrestling, this is the Intercontinental Champion of football cards. Prism, National Treasures, Optic, those are the World Heavyweight Champions, right? Those are the ones that, you know, they want you to build the show around. That's why you buy the ticket to go to the show. That's why you watch the show. The Intercontinental Championship has always been the workhorse championship, and what we mean by that is you might go see Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, but the match that's going to steal the show is always going to be the Intercontinental Championship match. That's where the best wrestlers in the ring, maybe you know, the heavyweights who wrestle for the world title aren't the best. This is the one. This is the workhorse. This is the best show, the best match on the show. And this one is very unappreciated in the hobby. Phoenix singles don't really sell for nearly anything remotely close to the Prism, Optic, and select counterparts. They are on par with Mosaic. Mosaic is not a ton of fanfare for Mosaic. And this is one of the best looking sets. This is one of the sets that has the most value in comparison to Absolute. Not as high of a ceiling, obviously no green kabooms or anything like that. They do have their own unique case hits like in Fuego, and I think Genies is a new one this year, and more.
But the mystery box could be anything.
They've done some really cool case hits throughout the years. Nobody respects them, nobody loves them. Nobody likes the color bursts, nobody likes the singles. The RPAs don't sell for nearly what the Immaculate RPAs or any of those RPAs sell for. But this set is incredible. It's always a lower price point. This one is currently selling right around $450 to $500. Last week it was $375 on pre-sale, which did influence the first off the line auction. First off the line sold out at $425 a box for one additional photo parallel and one RPA to 25 or less, I believe. I believe there are some RPAs to 6. I believe that would be the biggest chase as well. 60 cards per box. You're going to get 8 or 9 parallels in every box. 2 autographs, 1 mem per box. And this is just the one. This is the one. This is the collector's dream. If you have a player that you like, if you're a Jordan Addison fan, why would you spend money on his singles unless for Prism, or, you know, when you could come over here to Phoenix and get a better looking card, because this set is consistently better looking than Prism, Optic. I love Optic, so not better than Optic, but Select. This set is an amazing looking set, and this is one that I advocate for every year. I believe last year my video was Phoenix is better than Prism, and I stand by that. At these price points, where we are at with the market right now, you can essentially rip 2 of these boxes or 1 Prism box. Of course, the ceiling is not going to be high on this one. CJ Stroud, Will Levis, Bryce Young don't have autos. You know, we all know that.
Boring.
9 numbered Prisms per box. And then if you want to pause the video, there is everything. We've hit some awesome Shield, Gold Vinyl Shield 101s out of this product. Gold Vinyls are the 101s for this, unless things have changed, and does not look like it has. Fire and Ices are really good. Some of the Super Prime look really good. Yeah, you can see like swooshes, shields, all of that good stuff. Well, remember we pulled a nasty Drake London last year with a piece of the Falcon logo. Let's go ahead and do this fun little thing and see if we can figure out. Looks like our RPA might be in there because that is a thick pack. So let's save the potentially the best for last. And yeah, let's rip. Let's take a look at Phoenix this year. And yeah, this one, pricing action on it this week jumped. Pretty much all the main retailers, the big online retailers did pull their pre-orders. So a couple days before the product came out. Of course, Hobby is just not going to have those photo parallels. But this is my first look. And once again, very consistent with the Phoenix brand. I really like it. It is a little more busy than years past. And in years past, it's been just a more clean design. A little bit busy with all those blocks on that Javonte Williams. There we go. That's more what I expect right there. That JSN. So maybe the base for the veterans is just like that. Thunderbirds of Desmond Ridder. I don't know if that is a case hit or not. I probably shouldn't have thrown that box. On the back, we have a Hot Routes that looks essentially the same as last year of Dalton Kincaid. Do I have some sleeves for when we hit this monster? CJ Stroud. Non-numbered on the Hot Routes. And our first hit of the box is going to be right here. I'm feeling on the back. I feel 2 swatch windows. This is probably going to be our FOTL RPA. And that is going to be a Rashee Rice with like... I don't even know what that is. That's like a laundry tag. And that's going to be a Pandora. So that is going to be our first off the line, I believe, to 25. It is to 25. Those look good this year. 19 of 25. Adding that Pandora to the FOTL. Yeah, that's cool. I wonder what that thick thing is. I hope it's not a spacer. I hope we just didn't move a spacer to the bottom. So Rashee Rice, that is one of the better RPAs that you can get. You know, you're looking for Anthony Richardson, Bijan Robinson, Sam Laporta. Rashee Rice is a good one. Yeah, I mean, still alive in the playoffs. We'll take it. To 25 on that one. Thunderbirds, Desmond Ridder. I believe that's probably just going to be a new insert this year. Just kind of funny that it's a, you know, Thunderbirds for a dirty bird. And we'll keep ripping. We'll keep ripping. Maybe all the hits are just on top, I have a feeling, because we have another thick pack. Oh, we got spacers. So, yeah, the veterans do look like they are on a more busier stock. And then the rookies almost remind me of last year's a little bit. It's like two totally different designs, actually. It's kind of weird. Kind of throwing me off. We have a silver Aaron Donald. That's going to be Tariq Hill. Yeah, the veteran design is very busy. And Jared Goff, he is still alive in the Game Manager Bowl this weekend between Brock Purdy and Jared Goff. It's going to be a great game. Ask who I want. I'm going with the I'm going 49ers, and I guess I'm going Chiefs.
How does he do that?
I guess 49ers, Chiefs. I don't really care. Whoever wins the NFC game is going to be my pick for the Super Bowl champ this year. I love the Lions. I love Motor City Dan Campbell. Just give Brock Purdy his Super Bowl so we can cement him as the next GOAT, right? A lot of people still not on the Brock Purdy hype train, just game manager, quarterback, whatever. I would just like to see him get a win, and that would just be undisputed, right? And then they would say the team around him got him the win, and yeah. There's Aiden O'Connell. We've got a, that's going to be our FOTL. That is Brenton Strange, FOTL Pandora, and that is going to be number 2 of 10. 2 of 10 on the Pandora, Brenton Strange. So we did get one really nice RPA, our FOTL for the RPA, or FOTL exclusive for our auto was really good. Brenton Strange, Bijan, or not Bijan, CJ Stroud would have been the best name on one of these to 10. And if they have parallels lower, as I record this, we don't have a checklist. Hot Route, Cole Kmet, and that is going to be flamethrowers. I was like, flame forward, flame power. Flamethrowers coming back this year once again of Jalen Hurts. Flames in Cancun, you know, sitting around the flames in Cancun. That one's going to be numbered to 175. I'm just roasting every franchise. I love to roast Eagles. I love to roast Cowboy fans. Hi, Rico. Jared Goff, there's Damian Pierce. Rookie Tucker Kraft. Dalton is going to be a red. Yeah, this is just a fun rip. 124 of 250 on the red. So 9 numbered cards. 1 mem. 2 autos. It's a good one. Drake London, Thunderbird. So Thunderbird, not really rare. It would be funny if the Thunderbirds were only teams with birds. That would be actually really cool. Like Seahawks, Falcons, Eagles, Jalen Hyatt. Mike Evans is going to be a just a silver, I believe, on that one. Javont is at Jair Brown. Jair Brown on the pink. That is going to be to 199. And Cheetah. Alright, we have another thick pack. We're looking for our mem. I'm really hoping that thick pack is like an RPA. A second RPA. We might have our color burst right here. Color burst. Because I get the color blast from Prism and the color burst from Phoenix mixed up. I don't know how you can do that. Of Odell Beckham Jr. That's actually a really cool looking card. Now, I can kind of see why it makes sense. On a card like this, the texture adds a lot of depth to the card. I can see it on certain parallels. But that's going to be a non-numbered color burst. These get 0 love. I'm sure the Strouds will probably be crazy, but these cards get 0 love. They have been making Phoenix since 2016 or 2015, I believe. Maybe 2017. Mahomes might have been the first year. So Phoenix has been around for a long time. And the color burst just consistently no love. Christian Kirk. And, ooh, that's pretty. JSN on the contours. This was kind of a interesting set last year. First year contours, it kind of had a profile of the player. I like this one a little bit more. It looks more like blueprint-ish, like some of the blueprint cards that we've seen. Last year, it was like a double negative, or it was like double, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's like a double image of the player, kind of a negative image of the player. Christian Kirk is going to be numbered to 199. Ooh, we have a thick pack here. You know what? Let's move those 2 thick packs to the bottom. We'll do those thick packs last. Something tells me we might have a second RPA. Or we're just getting spacered. I don't know. James Conner. There's a Will Levis rookie. There's a CJ Stroud silver. Probably not going to be anywhere near his Prism silver, of course. But, hey, hitting the #1 silver in the set, I will take it. I'm sure this one will be 80 to 100 bucks out of the gate, considering what his silvers are doing for Prism. Devon Witherspoon and Jimmy G. So I will take a CJ. This one was sold at Dutch auction for floored at $425. Website started locking up at that level, so I think the confident level you can get through a box was like $439 or something like that. The level right above was the safe zone. Anytime there's a floor, it usually lasts for just a few seconds on an auction. Usually, or the website is so locked up that it's hit or miss whether you can actually get through a floor. 84 of 150 on the Witherspoon, and then a nice Levis as well. Still have a bunch of packs left. We still have 1 mem. We still have 1 auto, and we hit a nice Stroud, so more value back than Absolute, making up for that dusty old box of Absolute from earlier this week. Roshan Johnson, we have a fired up. Everything's fire themed in this set if you haven't figured it out yet. We have a fired up of Tree Kill. Tyler is going to be on the hot routes, and an Amari Cooper. Tyler Lockett is going to be to 199. Still have those 4 packs left. We have another thick pack right here too. So some of these have to be spacers because we're only guaranteed 2 autos and a mem. Lamar Jackson, Jordan Battle. We've got a Matt Stafford on the pink, and then a fired up of Travis Kelce. It's scripted, right? The NFL is scripted. He's just going to win the Super Bowl, propose to Taylor after they win the belt, after they win the championship, and he's going to retire with his brother, right? Like, that's how the script goes. Did I just leak the script? Did you just hear it here first? Olave, Jalen Waddle, Emmanuel Forbes. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be on the orange. That's a good one. And Mike Evans. All right, well, we have a mem to 99 on the Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, I think we have a mem, and I think we have a second RPA. Usually with these boxes, last year, I don't recall too many boxes that had both a first off the line RPA and another RPA. So we should have a mem in one of these and an RPA. We've got Bosa, and there's Christian Gonzalez. That's a good looking card right there. That is Playing with Fire, Justin Fields. They could have did a little bit better job on the design of that card. That looks like if I asked AI to design a card. Honestly, it's just all the elements are just so basic. It's just like,
it's funny because it's true.
Yeah, that one, it looks cool, but I mean, the fire just, there's something about the design of this card. I could design this card. That's what it is. I probably couldn't design something this cool, though. Ryan Tannehill on the flamethrowers. I could 100% design this in Photoshop with generative AI, for sure. Just give me fire, then you put the player on there, you click the remove background, choose a cool little gradient right there, drop the 2 logo PNGs, do the name. That might be a little tough. And then just generate more fire. Yeah, I could literally make that. That is numbered to 99. I'm fairly confident I could make that. And I'm not a graphic designer. This is gonna be Tank Bigsby is going to be our mem, and that is going to be a, I believe, yellow to maybe 75 to 50. 23 of 50, which means we are saving that thick pack for last. The last pack magic. We need some redemption. We definitely need some redemption after Monday with Absolute. So, should have an RPA unless we have a spacer and a base auto, which would not shock me. We do have something. Cool. Cool. Okay. So we got something. Sam Howell, in the famous words of Hitman, we got something. Byron Young. Fire Forged of Bryce Young. We saw pretty much all of the inserts. All the good ones. No case hits. But we saw all the inserts. All the fire themed stuff. And our final card of the day. Show me Anthony Richardson. That's a colossal disappointment. That's Trey Tucker.
The price is wrong.
So we did get 2 rookie patch autos in this box. One of them clearly much better. So had we not been ripping a first off the line box, had we done a hobby box, I think we'd be a little more disappointed with our hits. Trey Tucker is going to be numbered to 50. And speaking of our hits, let's take a look at them. Here were some of the stuff that I sleeved up along the way. All of our numbered stuff. Some decent value. You know, the singles, like I said, are not going to sell for anywhere near their Prism counterparts. But the cost of the box is also nowhere near the cost of Prism. And that one's now closing in on $1,000 a hobby box. Whereas these are coming out. Probably I would expect them to be sold today on Panini's website for anywhere from $450 to $500. It would not shock me if they got to $900. Nothing shocks me anymore. If Panini offered them for $6, I wouldn't bat an eye after them selling Absolute for $720. We had a Rashee Rice FOTL Pandora to 25 and Trey Tucker. And I'm going to assume our big hit of the box was the silver CJ Stroud. I know he did get eliminated from the playoffs, but he was never really supposed to play last Sunday, was he? Or last Saturday, was he? Exceeded all expectations on a team that probably should not have made it as far as they did. And the kid is just absolutely electric, absolutely incredible. Superstar in the making. And even though his stuff will come back down to earth now that he is eliminated and not going to win a Super Bowl in his rookie year, it should remain fairly high. And everybody should have the utmost confidence that his career is going to be very bright. That is going to do it for me. The future for Phoenix is very bright. High price tag. Once again, you know, everything's high in the hobby. We don't need to elaborate on that. Oh, new map, by the way. I forgot to tell you guys. I'm sure you recognize it. Or if you didn't, there's a new mat. I like this one a lot more than Absolute. I like this one a lot more than Prism. It's one of my favorite sets of the year along with Optic. That's going to do it for me. Until next time, catch you on down the road.